Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel, here at Comaik. This will be my new outdoor kitchen. The shell construction is complete. I have built the walls with gas concrete. I chiseled the cable grooves and installed the boxes for the electrical system. Now it's time to put a roof over my outdoor kitchen with large wooden beams and tongue and groove boards with OSB boards and a welding membrane. The outdoor kitchen should be sealed at the top. Afterwards, a photovoltaic system should also be installed. Will be installed on this roof. If you want to know how I do it, how I proceed and how I do the whole thing, then stay tuned. It's about to start. In order to be independent of the weather in the future, whether it be rain, snow or sunshine, to be able to cook, grill and bake in this outdoor kitchen, I need a roof. My goal is to build a roof over the entire area. I will install cross beams on the sides and then install the rafters from right to left with a slope. Here at the front. Now my plan is to set up a post and a large wooden cross beam that extends from the wall up there over this post and all the way to here to the edge. Are resting on. I have already purchased the wooden beams and treated them accordingly. Also the tongue and groove boards that will serve as the substructure for the roof area are on one side. Already painted. Here I have the beam that is supposed to function as a post at the bar counter. Here is a replacement beam that is installed as a rafter. I had to replace it again because the original I initially received had significant damage. Large cross beam is set up. Likewise, all 8 rafters have been installed on the 2 cross beams, secured. The post at the front stands directly on the bar counter. The post was secured with the metal plate was attached and not, as usual, drilled into the stones with a threaded rod. The risk was simply too great that with the load on the roof, this corner here in the front breaks out easily through the threaded rod. I just wanted to adjust the support surface a little to be larger, while the cross beam above the bar is set a little outward. In order to be able to plaster later, the inner area is open. You can see my empty conduit still fits through. On the other side, there wasn't quite as much space. The empty conduits had to be cut off. Here I will be from drill holes through the wood at the top so that I can later run my power cables through. Before I can install the tongue and groove boards on the roof, the last wooden beam still needs to be placed, was to be painted. This was replaced at short notice because the original had damages. At the same time, I still need to build the gas concrete walls on both outer sides. As you can see, the wall was not flush at the top. I didn't know beforehand how high it was. I am coming with the roof beam. I have already installed the cross beam and the lintel for the window and will now cut the gas concrete blocks so that they align with the roof. The walls in a wedge shape up to the edge of the roof. Thus I have a side closure and the wind cannot come in from the side. After the side wall's been built up, I can screw the tongue and groove boards onto the wooden rafters. the roof will be closed from above. After 4 hours, the tongue and groove boards are screwed onto the roof of the garden kitchen. Tongue and groove do not fit perfectly together everywhere, but with a hammer and the mallet, it was all about mastering the whole process. For each board, I sunk a screw in the middle. There are 2 screws on each side. At the front and back, there are also 2 screws each. Now I can install the OSB boards. Next, I will mount the eaves flashing, the gable flashing, the gutter, and then the bitumen membrane. I have finished half of the roof. A good time for a little break. What do you think? What do you think of my video so far? Thumbs up? I would be really happy about that. Write me your opinion. Your comments and critiques under the video in the comment section. By the way, at the bottom of the video description, you will also find the materials I used, my tools. If you want to support my channel and still have if you are looking for the necessary tools, then buy them through my links. The same price for you and a small commission for me and my channel. Thank you very much for that. Let's continue. Under the waterproof membrane that I lay on the OSB boards, edge sheets are placed on the side. And at the back, an eaves sheet. The rain directing sheet is supposed to channel the water directly into the gutter. I will attach the gutter here to the beam. For this, I have already received the corresponding packages. Let's take a look at what I ordered. In the first, the package certainly contains the edge sheet. In total, there are absolutely 6 pieces, each 2 meters long. I must say, without a doubt, for the price, I am positively convinced of the quality I have received. I will indeed very carefully and extremely install these additional sheets on both the sides, left and right. Ultimately, at the bottom of the gutter, there will be the eaves sheet is mounted on the roof. Water flows over the roof and down over the edge. Into the gutter, the sheet has a drip edge. This way, the water ends up exactly where it is supposed to, in the gutter. I also have 6 pieces of these sheets, each with a length of 2 meters. Ordered. The roof end over gutter, I would also like the gable, the front side of the roof, cladding. The gutter remains. I have already used this mounting set during the construction of my garden aviary is used. The gutter set is designed for a maximum length of 7 ends. Can be shortened. Next to the gutter, there are also the downpipes with corresponding to lay angles around the drain corner so that the water flows out of the gutter. To allow water to flow into the downpipe, there is this adapter piece. The gutter is installed on both sides. The sides are simply clicked in, and the water can flow down into the downpipe without any issues. The individual gutters have a length of 2 ms. In order to connect them, I need, for lengths over 5 m, there are these connectors. Here the gutter is also installed on both sides, clicked in. The connection is sealed by the rubber seal. There is an option for the downpipe, these brackets for that purpose. The bracket is screwed into the wall and then simply clicked into place. The stabilizes the downpipe. The gutter is attached to the house using these clips. The clips can be directly screwed into the 2 holes in the fascia board. The gutter is simply clicked in here as well. Then it holds already. If the corresponding angle does not fit, because the fascia board or the wall does not have the correct slope, there are these adapter pieces. I can place the adapter from the back here and then have the option to attach the gutter, to position it at an angle or slightly less angled. If there is no fascia board or if the board is too close to the roof, making it impossible for any inflow, it can be adjusted accordingly. Use these angles as a reference. I have installed the gutter iron. During the first and for the last one, I calculated the correct position to achieve a slope of approximately 1%, 2% to build. Then I stretched a string from the first to the last hook. After that, I was able to install the other hooks along this string. Now I will install the gutter. Hook in the connectors, put the eaves sheet on top. The side edge sheets and the seam sheets at the gable, as well as the eaves sheet on the back is mounted into the rain gutter. The sheets overlap each other like this, that the water can flow down easily from top to bottom. Now I will apply the welding membrane. Glued directly onto the OSB boards, I will forgo a roofing felt. However, I will lay out a water hose to prevent or contain a possible fire. For welding, I use regular propane gas that I get from the gas bottle, hole and a regular welding torch. It has already served me well many times. I did it. The roof of the new outdoor kitchen is finished. I have the substructure built, the rafters, the tongue and groove boards, the OSB boards, and the gutters have been installed. The eaves flashing is in place at the front and back, and the side flashing is also installed. Finally, the welding membrane. This roof is definitely watertight. Now I can focus on take care of the interior construction of my outdoor kitchen. Next to the large Napoleon Phantom gas grill, there should be many more parts will be installed. If you don't want to miss any of this, now is the perfect time. The right time to subscribe to my channel. You will then receive regular updates and new videos. If you like this video, then give me a like and share the video. I would be really happy about that. If you want to recreate the whole thing and need the right materials, or if you need tools, take a look in the video description below the video. There I have everything I used here is linked. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Ciao.